but there are many challenging tasks. It's not so easy. It's very difficult idea, especially in this Kali Yuga, where people are quarreling, and the heart is full of anarthas, and there is also the great lots of disturbances. Vaishnava community, this was practiced also in Sati Yuga. The ashram, Brahmachari, Madhuras, is the ashram, and the Prasanyas practice in Sati Yuga. So the same ashram actually to translate, to translate the same ashram into Kali Yuga is not easy, right? It's difficult. But it is possible by the guidance of Srila Prabhupada and Srila Maharaj. Why? Because in Kali Yuga there is lack of conviction. There's lack of conviction, no vision, and Kalur Rasa vision. The vision in Kali Yuga has been destroyed. No vision, that's very simple. As there is also distraction. So these are the challenges that actually disturb. Yeah. I have some few points here. So when we actually speak of building a community, it means that there must be the community is actually bound by certain features, right? In which the community is united, right? So some features are required which bind the society together, right? So because without that, there is nothing called community. So these features actually unite. These features unite. So we may have people stay together in certain region, in some areas, and there is no community, right? So because in the community, what happened, the members of the community, they have a common interest, right? Common interest. Like we also have, we all in a society, we have a common goal, but we also have common enemies, right? Common goal and also common enemies we have. So the common interest also has to be strong. The bonding has to be also strong in the community. And to that degree, the principle is very strong. The principle that we follow is very strong, and to that degree also the community is also strong. Right? So, but in Kali Yuga, there is no clear picture about the principle. And as such, the community cannot be built. Next. So, there is no clear picture about the common principle. The community will not be built, right? And our Vaishnava community is distinct. Why it is distinct? Because it is based on a certain principle, Vedic principle. Right? That's why it is distinct. Of course, other people living together, they have a big difference. Other principle, right? Other family may have other principle, but the principle remains for all community. in which people are living together. So let us now discuss some points. What are the features or the principles that binds devotees together? Right? What are they? For example,
Srila Prabhupada.
Srila Prabhupada came because of Prabhupada came together, right? So bind together, bound together because of Srila Prabhupada. That's one very, very important, right? So what are the other good advices devotees together, community together?
Prasadam.
Prasadam, yes. Just before the class now, we have prasadam together. Same prasadam, same place, same way of taking prasadam. So that's the principle of this prasadam binds the community together.
Learning how to love Krishna again.
Learning
how to love Krishna again.
Learning how to love Krishna. Yes, that's fine. And people go together. Learn how to love Krishna. Yes. And His Grace Maharaj has given a seminar on how to love Krishna and how Krishna also is seminar was at this point. Yes. Yeah.
Kirtan.
Kirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama. Very good. You're writing kirtans? You're writing also? Mataji first?
Chanting a Mahamantra.
Chanting a Mahamantra?
On the Japa.
On the Japa. We sit together, chant in the morning. That's also bind the feature that binds together, yes.
Shastras, Bhagavad Gita.
Reading Bhagavad Gita, reading the Shastras together, that's also binds. Because we are reading the same Bhagavad Gita, right? Bhagavad Gita are in yes. But don't keep it as it is. Just reading. Right? Bhagavad Gita. Huh? Giving and receiving, giving first, right? Yes, yes, very good. So these are features of Mataji. Now you, yes. Huh?
Spreading holy name around.
Yes, that's a feature that also helps to spread, bring devotees together, to spread the holy name around, definitely. So these are the features that actually help devotees to come together, community, divine families together. Like-minded people is association of devotees, right? Yes. Association of devotees. Yes. Yeah. Festivals. Yeah. We have Bharatiyatra festival. Devotees come together. You written festivals. Very good. Some of the kids want to say. There is a yes, what? All right. Sharing, revealing mind. Guyam Abhyat Krishna, right? Yes. So these are the points actually. In fact, the future of minds and bodies coming together. Very good. So, any more? Services. Yeah, services. Very good. So let us see now how Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, what he has done. He has actually put together 3 courses, the essence of Dharma, for a society to become vibrant. Right? For the community to become vibrant, he has given 3 very important points. Right? We have that here. Yes, these are Bhagavad has given us three pillars for the Bible community. First is Namaruchi. Can say Namaruchi. Vaishnava Seva Jiveta. These are the three pillars. Pillars of the private community. He has given three pillars for the community to become vibrant. Namaruchi. What does it mean? Namaruchi, that all members should have ruchi in holy name. Tasting. If you don't develop taste in holy name, and the community will not be vibrant. And this holy name is not only for the Guru, each and every one must develop taste chanting in the community, then that community will become very, very strong, very vibrant. Right? Second is Vaishnava Seva, and then Jivadaya, right? So let us see now what the different apartment we have in Namaruchi. What does it mean, Namaruchi? Right? Yes. Means we should be also chant japa first, yes. Namaruchi means japa. Devotees should be also be strong in their chanting of the japamala. What category, what thing that falls under this category? Harinam Sankirtan. Right? Harinam Sankirtan. Kirtan Mela. What else? These are Namaruchi, Japa, Harinam Sankirtan, Kirtan. Bhajan? Bhajan? Yes. Bhajan also, Kirtan Bhajan. Namaruchi means that chanting Japa, Harinam Sankirtan, Kirtan, Bhajan. What else falls in this category?
Reading books.
Reading, yes. Reading books. Because that's four parts of Namaruchi. Somebody was saying? Yes, reading Prabhupada books, that's also. Hearing, right? Hearing also. Hearing Krishna Katha. Yes. So these are Name Ruchi. So to have a very, very vibrant community, devotees should be also develop Ruchi. Ruchi means taste. Taste in chanting. Always improving our chanting. So nowadays we have retreats, Japa retreats in many, many places. So these are some of the points here that falls under the category of this Namaruchi. Right? So what is the next slide? So this is flourishing for a community to flourish. These pillars must be there. It's like every building must have supporting pillars, right? So these are there. Preaching also is there. Hearing and chanting, glorifying Krishna, seminars. So then devotee, next. So now this, what is the foundation of the pillars? We know that pillars are three pillars, right? Three pillars is Namaruchi, Vaishnava Seva and Jivadaya. What is the foundation, actually? In fact, Prabhupada also mentioned in the construction, advancement in Krishna consciousness depend on what?
Utsaha, the attitude.
Attitude. Yes. Prabhupada said that advancement in Krishna consciousness depends upon the attitude, right, of the follower. Why? Because without the attitude, we will not be able to fulfill even hearing a chant. And the pila will not be strong. No relationship to fulfill. No pleasing zeal, right? So many people have a community, right? That's Sukatha. But their foundation is attitude and the values that we have. So this is why this is very, very important. Prabhupada told that advancement in Krishna consciousness depends upon the attitude of his follower. It is the attitude of the members of the community that will build the foundation. So based on that strong foundation and attitude, all the three activities will go on very nicely. Right? So without proper attitude, it will be very, very difficult. There will be no. So proper values. Let us now discuss some of these. Give some example of the proper attitude. What kind of attitude that is? What is the attitude?
Positive. Should be positive at least.
Positive. Right now?
Loving.
Positive attitude, right?
Engaged service.
Engaging?
Service.
Service. That service, speaking of attitude. Okay, in service we have to have some kind of attitude.
Look within before blaming.
Huh?
Look within before
Look within before
blaming.
blaming others. That's good. Look within before blaming others. Yeah, I'm speaking of attitude.
Respectful.
Respectful, very good. We should be respectful. These are the attitude.
Enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic. Goswami explained, right?
To be selfless.
Enthusiastic, selfless service. Yes, these are the attitude. Integrity, very good.
Kindness.
What else?
Kindness.
Never criticize.
Never keeping resentment in your heart.
Yeah.
Humble.
What did you say?
I was repeating what she said.
What?
Never keep resentment.
Never keep resentment. I never keep resentment. Very good.
Humble attitude. Humble.
Humble. Very good. Pranami Shmijena, Dharurvi Srislamanyamanaya, Kirtanya Sahariya Sampras. Yes. These are the attitude. Appreciation to others. Yes. Very good. So many. Gratitude also. It's not gratitude. Yes. Any more? Care. Care love. Yes.
Fearless.
Fearless. Yeah. What about loyalty? So many. So many. So these are the. What about cooperation? If there is no cooperation, then there will be operation. We're cutting each other. Yes. Krishna. Sharing. Yeah, sharing. So these are the qualities. So, yeah. Now we go to the next line here. So these are the foundations, right? Things we can achieve by, this is Martin Luther King. What he said, that there is no limit to what we can achieve by working together, if it doesn't matter who gets the credit. Giving Krishna credit is fine, but to give devotees credit, that is very difficult. To give someone credit is very, very difficult. To give Prabhupada credit, that is fine. To give credit to somebody, that is very, very difficult. I want some devotees to read, 4 devotees to read this louder, right? Mataji?
There are no limits to wonderful things we can achieve by working together. It does not matter.
There is no limit to the wonderful things we can achieve by working together, if it does not matter who gets the credit.
There's no limit to the wonderful things we can achieve together by working together, if it does not matter who gets the credit.
There's no limit to what we can achieve. This is Martin Luther King. He's not a devotee, but his word is wonderful, right? I like this very much. It's not a devotee, but in this point. You know, there's no limit to the wonderful things we can achieve by working together. If it doesn't matter who gets the right, but the only problem we cannot achieve because I want to get the credit. It doesn't matter who gets the credit. Because I want the credit, then it has become very, very difficult to actually work together. So we have spoken about many most important, these are the important attitudes that we should have for a community. It can be vibrant to that degree. The members of the Krishna consciousness is strong in the matter of principle. To that degree, society and community also is strong. Now the second pillar. This is the first one. The second one. Yeah, Vaishnava Seva. Right? But this is what actually falls in that category. Maharaj said, he used to say, please serve the devotees. He would give instruction. Prabhu kahe Vaishnava Seva Dhamma Sankirtan Dvikara Sikha Bhave Shri Krishna Charan. He used to say, Prabhu kahe Vaishnava Seva hai Dhamma Sankirtan Dvikara Sikha Bhave. By those two, one will achieve the speed of Lord Krishna very quickly. That's what he said. And when the devotees used to come to Jagannath Puri, when they were going back, he used to tell them, please serve the Vaishnava. On 3 consecutive years. First he said, serve the Vaishnavas. And the devotees asked him, who is the Vaishnava? Mahaprabhu said, Vaishnava is one who has only chanted Hare Krishna even only once. He said only Hare Krishna once. He is a Vaishnava. And second year also Mahaprabhu gave this instruction, serve the Vaishnava. And they asked, who is the Vaishnava? And Mahaprabhu said, Vaishnava. Second year he said, Vaishnava who chants Hare Krishna constantly. And the third year also Mahaprabhu asked them to serve the Vaishnava. And again they asked, who is the Vaishnava? And Mahaprabhu said, the Vaishnava is one just by looking at him, just by seeing him, one becomes fire, chant, Hare Krishna, he is the Vaishnava. So Mahaprabhu gave instructions, 3 different instructions in 3 different years. What does that mean? What is the first gift?
Chanting only once.
He wants humanity to chant Hare Krishna once he is in Vaishnava. And second?
Constantly chanting.
Constantly chant Hare Krishna. And third one, just by looking at people, one becomes inspired. What does it mean? Different level of devotees. Kanishta, Madhyama, should know how to deal. So that's why he said this verse. Yeah. Shusruso Sadadavasya Vasukathachi Shani Mahan Sevayami Prahaya Punya Kirtani Sevaya or twice one the same thing by serving those devotees completely free from all vice, great service is done. So by serving the devotees completely free from all vice, great service is done. By such service one gains affinity for hearing messages of Vasudeva. Not only the bigger devotee, but also the smaller devotees. Right? Because Krishna is looking at them also. How do we treat the smaller devotees? How do we deal with the devotees? Even if one is a leader, the mood of service is there. In ISKCON we call him a servant leader, right? So it is possible. Sometimes devotees say, jokingly say, trust and love. I can love devotees, but to trust is difficult. Not so easy. You can love devotees, we should love, but we should also love and trust. Right? We should develop the atmosphere upon which we can actually allow others to trust devotees. So remember, Mahaprabhu has taken from each sampradaya, he has taken 2 principles. And from Sri Sampradaya, what he took? From Sri Sampradaya, he took 2 principles. Shuddha Bhakti and then Vaishnava Seva. It's very much in the Sri Sampradaya. Mahaprabhu took 2 principles. Shuddha Bhakti and Vaishnava Seva. You know, so in the Sri Sampradaya, very much insist on Vaishnava Seva. So much so that King Kulakshekar, you heard of him, Kulakshekar, he would call Vaishnavas and he would serve them. He would always call him Vaishnavas and he would serve them personally. To such an extent that the ministers were getting in trouble, the ministers were getting disturbed, because he was always constantly engaging himself with the Vaishnavas, and he was not doing his duty as a king properly, he was just serving the Vaishnavas. And then the ministers, what they have to do, they thatch a plot to defend the Vaishnavas, so that the king will continue doing his service. Right? So the mood of service should be there in the Vaishnava. Prabhupada Vaishnava Seva, Nam Sankirtan, Duika Rasti Bhava Shri Krishna Chandra. I was giving an example the other day. Radhanath Swami Maharaj, he wrote a letter to his mother and father. At the end, when he wrote, he was in India and he came. And at the end, he wrote, the most fallen servant. And his mother was upset about it. What is this servant? This is all what I made you? Spend so much money for your studies to make you just a foreign servant? So, yeah, his most foreign servant, insignificant servant, be a servant. We cannot say, Prabhu, can you please bring my shoes? We say that, Prabhuji, bring my shoes. We are seeing our Maharaj in the shoes. What is the third one? Jividaya? Third one is Jividaya. So in that we see there is also the missionary spirit. If the missionary spirit is lost, then the preaching will also be lost in the temple. Right? And dwindle. And then the temple will become ritualistic, more ritual, like many in the temple nowadays. This is why we can see that Hinduism, this has happened to Hinduism also, there is no zeal to take the message to others. Right? And what happened? Quickly they stand down, lower down, stop giving discourses. And the spirit of service was lost. So, this is what distinguishes ISKCON from the other society, because in ISKCON we have the missionary zeal, missionary spirit, right? And it is said in Shastra that exalted devotees goes through suffering, accept voluntary suffering, the suffering of others. Tapyanti loka tapena pradava prayaso jana parama araranam tanti. This is the highest worthy activity, is to preach Krishna consciousness. Parama araranam is highest worship. Param araranam. And voluntary, exalted devotees accept voluntary suffering, the suffering of others. This is the highest worship, highest worship activity. Prabhupada accepted 300 times to come to America for the suffering of others. So this is the zeal, missionary spirit is gone. I think it was Dadichi in Srimad Bhagavatam. Dadichi, right? So Indra went to him to ask him for his bones to make a Vishnu told him, well, Dadichi will give you his bones. Indra then came and asked Dadichi, can you please give me your bones to make a weapon to be able to kill that demon with Trishul? Dadichi said, first said, no, I don't give you. But later he said, yes, I will give my bones to you. And no one is that very interesting point. He said, this body that we have, it is not meant for us to enjoy. It is meant to be used for the benefit of others. That's glorious. Body we have, it is not meant for us to enjoy. It is meant to be used for the benefit of other people. That is preaching. Spend our bodies, time, lifetime for others, other people, to give them Krishna consciousness. Right? And this is the highest worship. Bhagavatam says, Paramatma, to be accepting voluntary suffering for the suffering of others. This is the highest worship. I think there is more ananda, there is more bliss in giving, right? Than in taking. There's more happiness in giving than in taking. This is why ISKCON is doing it. So what category falls in that? Book distribution. For a temple to become vibrant, this one is Jividaya. In Jividaya we have book distribution, Sankirtan, going out in Sankirtan, festivals, that is Jividaya, invite so many people. Pratyatra, people to attend so that they can come in contact with devotees, chanting Hare Krishna, taking Prasadam, and buying the books, right? Temple constructions also falls under this category of Jividaya. You build a big temple. Prabhupada used to say, I can just stay at the retreat. Prabhupada can stay in the retreat, can live in the retreat. But that was going to come. So we have to build a big temple and people will be attracted and they'll come, right? So, and then giving courses and seminars. So these are temples to be vibrant, depend on all these activities. And then you have giving education, training, keeping temple clean, dressing the deities, welcoming guests also, right? we've seen also that in our society, we had a big festival in my country, Maharaj. One of the well-wishermen came, one of the nation, not a devotee, but he came in. He also attended our festival. And then he gave me some comments afterwards. He said that your society, your movement, is actually preaching Sanatana Dharma, is preaching Krishna consciousness in a very jolly way, in a very joyful way, in a very blissful way, in a very happiness way. That's what he said, because he said, I saw in your movement many youngsters, many new couples, many kids, children are coming and attending the program. And wherever we celebrate festival, even Ratiyatra or whatever festival we do, even here also, so many youngsters and also kids, few couples. And he said, but in my temple, only old ladies come. He said, but in my temple only, all ladies, not only ladies, but all ladies. No man do not come to attend service. So this is because of Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada came. Prabhupada made a revolution, right, in preaching Krishna consciousness. That was never there before. He said, this man told me that. He said, in your society, he said, many kids, many youngsters, and the kids also, they have, the youth have their, service. They may not go to harmonium, playing guitar, music and drama and dance and Bharatanatyam drama. They all engage, right? This is what Prahlad Maharaj said. Spiritual life starts from over, from young age, not from when we become old, right? So it's like, who would like to be a flower, an old flower to somebody, dry flower? Would you like to be somebody? Old flower, which is dry, no smell, nothing. Do you want to give it to someone? No. So why do we want to give our old body to Krishna when we become old? It has to be surrendered, to be given when we are still young, right? So, yeah. So then people become inspired when you have this missionary zeal, the spirit must be there. These are the foundation of when we have proper culture, all this can actually happen. So, what is the next? Also, we talk of cooperation. In a cooperation in a society, I said already earlier, like cooperation. If there is no cooperation, there will be what? Operation. Cutting each other. And cooperation versus competition. Cooperation and competition. Competition can be spiritual competition. Like, the thieves, chor, they cooperate out of greed, right? Because the greed, they want to get money, cooperate together to go and break into the bank. There's cooperation, but the cooperation is out of greed. And Maharaj in Ramayana, Ravan asked him to actually go and take the form of a deer. And he didn't want to go because he knew the power of Ramchandra. And Ravan said, if you don't go, I'm going to kill you. So he cooperated with Ravana out of fear. And the people, employees, people in the corporate world, they cooperate among each other out of duty. Cooperate. Out of duty. Because it's our duty. We have to cooperate. We have to work together. But the best one is cooperation out of love. That's the devotees cooperating out of love. Without any motivation. Prabhupada also said, the love will be shown to me by how much love for me will be tested by how much you cooperate with me so that the spread of Krishna consciousness more. You know the story of the rabbit and the tortoise? Who actually won the race? Huh? Tortoise. And they started, and rabbit was thinking, this tortoise too slow. Let me take some rest from me. He took some rest, and then he found himself sleeping all the time, and the tortoise won the race. Right? And then you know what happened the second time? The second race. It wasn't only one, the second. Second time, the rabbit was thinking, now, no way, I'm not going to sleep, I'm not going to sleep. And he won the race. Second race, he won. And then there was the third race. And that time now, the tortoise said, I am going to choose the road. I want to choose the road for the race. And rabbit said, do what you want. And rabbit choosing the road that is going, but it touches the river. The road is going to the river, and they have to also cross the river to the other side. And the rabbit went to the river and he couldn't go. And tortoise came slowly, look at the rabbit, and then he crossed the river. Third time he won the race. But later on they became friends. Tortoise and rabbit became friends. So when they find some challenges, they cooperated to compete with the challenges. Well, there's many challenges now when we are doing service. So instead of competing with each other, they come together to compete with the challenges. For example, if they have to cross the river, so the tortoise swimming and the rabbit sitting on the back of the tortoise, and both they are crossing the river. So this is called competing, not with each other, but with the difficulty we have. Otherwise, what will happen is Kali Maharaj. You know what is the Kali Maharaj does? Divide and rule. We say it's the British, right? Coming from the British, but it's not from the British. It is from the Kali Maharaj. He divides and rule. He brings conflicts among the devotees. And I'm thinking, I have defeated you. I'm the winner. You're not the winner. You know who's the winner? Kali Maharaj. Because he's putting that divide and rule. One devotee was saying that Kali, 4 places of Kali, you know, but Kali cannot enter the movement. Why? What are the places of Kali Maharaj? Meditating.
Accumulation goals. Goals being accumulated.
Yeah, meditating, gambling, persecution, it is inside the 4 places of Kali. But Kali doesn't have entrance, it's not, because it is following the regulating principles. Right? Kali doesn't have entrance. But Kali has entrance through the window. That is conflict. And conflict is common. Right? Conflict is when common devotees. When devotees is common. Conflict is common when devotees. Devotees may be refrained from meditating and intoxication is inside, but conflict is common. That's where Kali gets entrance. That's where Kali Maharaj entrance comes. But of course, this conflict is not because see, the soul and soul doesn't want to conflict, right? So this is because of our past. sets of karmas conflicting with each other. This is how Kali comes. So we see devotees will be actually very, very vigilant. There was Radhanath Maharaj again, I heard him mention one point, very good point. He said that in a forest called a black forest, when you use tall trees, very tall, but even in cyclones, tornadoes, they don't fall. Long trees, but they do not fall. And then they try to find out why the tree is not fall. And they discovered that the roots of the tree goes deeper inside, and then they are intertwined. The roots are intertwined with each other. The roots are intertwined inside. So this is because the roots are intertwined, and it gives a very strong grip, and the tree do not fall. So same way in our society, we may have individuality, we are individual, but inside we should be intertwined. And then Kali cannot accept this truth. Right? The example, very good example, yes. So the trees are tall, they are individuals, but the roots are intertwined. And that's why, because the roots are intertwined, it's the soil. And it makes the tree strong. Even small wind, bigger wind as it comes, doesn't fall. Right? So this is very, very important. And a last point, that even when the Prachetas, they were doing tapasya. There were thousands of number of Prachetas, they were doing tapasya. And they were also getting the blessing of Shiva. And Lord Vishnu came, and Vishnu Bhagavan said, I'm very pleased with all of you. He did not say because of your tapasya. Lord Vishnu said, I am very pleased, not because of the tapasya. He said, I am very pleased with your attitude of cooperation and friendship and cooperation among yourself. He did not say because of the question. He said friend because of the attitude of cooperation and friendship among yourself. I'm very pleased with that. So this actually we have also last time. Yes. So these are the actually point that actually binds society, binds devotees together. And this movement actually created by Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, "Your love for me." Prabhupada gave me a few points. This is my body. What is that? Whatever happened, the value. It's gone. Whatever happened, even if you die, don't leave her. Whatever happened, the value is gone. This is my body. One more thing is that your love will be shown to me by how much you cooperate with each other. So these are the points actually. If we actually want to make a vibrant community, devotees. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki. I'll stop here because my slides finished this year. And if you have a question, yes.
I have a question. It seems like we have.
The mic?
Hare Krishna. It seems like in ISKCON we have multiple communities. And each community, we have the ISKCON community, and then we have our individual communities, our temple that we live in. And then even in some temples that are larger, within that temple, there's smaller communities. Ethnic communities, or some other kinds of, all the pujaris, all the something. There's smaller communities within. And they all require loyalty, and they all require cooperation, and they all require camaraderie, the six exchanges of love. And sometimes, especially in the smaller community in the sense of the temple, and the larger community in the sense of ISKCON, there seems to be occasional conflict. Huh?
What did you say?
Conflict. There's sometimes conflict between the greater ISKCON community and the individual small community. And then even within the small community, little parts of it, they have conflict too, just to make things more exciting. So how do we solve those? Because we have multiple loyalties, we have multiple responsibilities. How to keep all those communities strong.
Well, the Prabhupada also mentioned, Maharaj mentioned the retirement places when we spread over, right? Retirement village that will be spread all over the world, and we have different types of communities also. So, how to make your question is how to make them strong. I think these three principles, these three pillars will also be applying them in every community. Yes, we may have many communities, but variety is the spice of life, right? Variety is the spice of life. Many communities, different types of communities, but within is gone, right? It's within is gone. So that's also the duty of the GPC and the vice. The president and the temple management should see that how to actually help different communities to become strong. They also need association of devotees. You need satsang. You need also to do this service. Like I said already, if these three pillars are not there in any community, then the community will not become vibrant, become dry, lacking inspiration. We should encourage different communities. There will be different. If devotee want to open a center there, in one sense, it's not bad. It's good because it's a prosperous movement, right? It's a place that I want people to go open a center there. So people are doing that, so we should encourage them to okay, why? But leaders should be facilitator. Servant leader, encouraging, facilitating the service of the devotees. Because also sometimes what happens in one temple, we have only one temple president, but there's so many devotees want to lead, right? There's only one temple president. How many temple presidents can we make? And that team can and within the society, of course, and the shelter, the strong society. So this is how we can encourage devotees to go ahead, preach Krishna consciousness. Yes?
Well, it's along the same line. My observation is that the unifying force in our movement is Prabhupada's teachings, but not everyone is so conversant. There's a great facility for education and the law, the teaching of Prabhupada is there's widespread accessibility of Prabhupada's teachings through local classes and some internet like that. So that is a source of hope that the religious can be seen into perspective. What Prabhupada considers the real priorities is the Bhagavad Gita, that is the give me Krishna to the whole world. And I've observed that there's a tendency temple devotees, pujaris, they consider their service to be the most important, because Krishna is at the center. They feel it's a privilege and a great good fortune to serve the deity personally, and therefore they don't have that much of a missionary spirit. Of course, deity worship is part of something that glorifies Krishna. It shows how Krishna should be worshipped. Anyway, I've noticed that in the local communities, our own temple, there's a little bit of a difference of vision between pujaris and other devotees who feel that Harinam and the solution preaching programs are much more the essence of it. I'm not proposing the solution, but Prabhupada's teachings will give the right guideline, the right vision. We have to always refer to what Prabhupada teaches as the priority, as the unifying factor.
What I would say in regards to the conflicts is that they exist widely in this world, unfortunately. But I think what's missing is that our leaders don't spend enough time in the local communities to really get across all these conflicts. And with their severity and their maturity, their Krishna consciousness, can help that community rise to a higher level of consciousness. That's probably what we do when you would come, you would very easily rise in consciousness. And these conflicts will become very significant because by its presence we will see how foolish we were and how insignificant and how we were missing out on the greater, the gem that is Krishna consciousness. But sometimes in these conflicts also will manifest, different things happen. And it seems that someone that comes outside who's not neutral, but who's senior to everyone, or at least has a position that everyone can respect, and be open to hear his voice amongst everyone else, can bring that harmony. So I think if our leaders just spend more time, instead of a day or two in temples, and we'd spend a week or 3 weeks and really get to know the devotees and devotees will get to know them and develop some love and trust for that person and appreciation for that person. Then, because now it seems that with everything that's gone on over the years, especially with Prabhupada's past, there's a lot of cynicism, a lot of doubt, a lot of mistrust that has happened. Leaders have taken roles and they've, for what better or worse, they've failed in some of those positions they've taken. So it's created a kind of, kitchery of feelings, right? And I think it requires that. I think that would be very helpful if that was to take place.
Yes, the point also nowadays we see body also introduce this zonal supervisor, right, in society. Many members there from the zonal supervisor, also supporting helping the TBC because TBC. So many places they have to visit. It's not easy. It's not some extent now they are doing it. Okay, any?
No? Yes. I just wanted to address the comment about the Pujaris versus the preachers. Because I wrote a letter to Srila Prabhupada. It must have been 1974. And I asked him specifically that question. Because I was a Pujari. And, I always felt that the Sankirtan devotees were getting all the accolades and free tickets to India during the Christmas marathon. And so I wanted to know, should I change my service? And Prabhupada wrote me back and he said, it's like 2 tracks on a train. 2 tracks on a train.
Train, yeah.
Yeah. You can't run a train on 1 track. You have to have 2 tracks. So there's the deity seva, when the devotees come home. The prasad they eat is special because it's offered to the deities. And the kirtans in front of the deities, and the center of the energy of the temple is coming from the deities, so that they can go out and preach. So there should be a symbiotic relationship. And remember, it's 2 tracks. Can't have one without the other.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why in the temple the zeal of missionary zeal is not there, because our society has to murder the Pancharatrika Vidi and the Bhagavad Gita. Pancharatrika Vidi is the rituals worship, and the Bhagavad Gita is the books, Shastra. So in our society we have both the rituals in there and also the Bhagavad, the books, the readings and preaching in there. So some devotees are into Pujari service, some devotees are into books distribution, reading and distribution, which is good. But in the Hindu temple, now they are mostly based on rituals, on puja. But the side of the preaching, the books they are not doing. So it's going to have both the Pancharatrika Vidi, the deity worship, the rituals, as well as the Bhagavad Gita, the books also, distribution of books, readings and preaching, That's why it's kind of still strong because of the books, Bhagavad Gita. It's a good point. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai.